So I recently did a video about the human design energy of serial killers like Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, Ted Bundy, Charles Manson. And I really did it in the spirit of Halloween season, of course, because it's my favorite holiday. However, I also wanted to focus a little bit more attention on the emotional solar plexus center. Of course, those videos are for entertaining purposes. However, they are just examples of where energy is stored in your body, how it can be used, how it can be utilized in different ways if it's mismanaged or misunderstood, or how it can affect you as a human being if you ignore them or mismanage them, misunderstand them. I'm not saying everyone who has, certain gates and certain centers defined is a serial killer, murderer, or anything like that. However, it's interesting to just kind of see how and where the energy lies in the body. Where the energy lies in the body and how it can kind of come out, I guess, in tangible form. So let's dive in and talk about how to navigate through emotional waves. I'm Sable Danielle, a human design coach. So let's dive in. In human design, emotional clarity comes from understanding the waves that are generated by your emotional solar plexus center, which is responsible for our emotions and emotional awareness and our decision-making processes. So let's explore how we can align with these emotional waves to gain clarity and make empowered choices. The emotional solar plexus is one of the most powerful centers in human design, and it operates through a system of waves, different highs and lows of intense emotional energy. About 50% of the population has a defined emotional solar plexus center, meaning their emotional waves, emotional energy is consistent, reliable, it's always there. These emotional waves, are used to drive decision making, specifically for those people who have emotional authority, and this helps clarity. This is where clarity comes with time rather than making an immediate decision or having an immediate response while you're feeling all those strong, intense emotions. So for people who have a defined emotional solar plexus center, waiting for emotional clarity is very, very, very important. It's essential to staying balanced and not making, decisions that you're going to regret in the future or decisions that may impact you negatively, because acting impulsively during an emotional high or low can definitely lead to decisions that are clouded by temporary emotions or temporary judgment. So clarity only comes after experiencing the full wave of emotion. And then that's when you can understand exactly what decision is probably best for you. So when someone experiences emotional waves, their perception of reality can fluctuate with the rise and fall of their emotions. During emotional highs, decisions might feel very exciting, but this excitement may lead to overcommitment or unrealistic expectations. And on the other hand, during emotional lows, these decisions can be clouded by pessimism or doubt or anger. So we don't want to make decisions during any of these highs or lows. The key to emotional clarity in human design is waiting. So by waiting through these emotional highs and lows, people can avoid making decisions based off of their temporary emotions. So instead of making temporary emotional decisions, wait, feel your emotions, and find clarity in the middle ground, which is oftentimes found after the emotional waves has settled. People who have emotional authority, those people who have a defined emotional solar plexus center, are not meant to make instant, in-the-moment decisions based off of their emotions. It's best to make decisions after pausing and riding out the emotional wave. Wait for that period to be over, which will help you make a decision that's fully aligned with you rather than your emotion. So a person may feel extremely excited about a new opportunity one day and then later doubt their choice during an emotional low. So only after waiting through these up and down emotional feelings and fluctuations can you find true clarity of what will make you feel good and is most aligned with you. Emotional clarity emerges when you've reached emotional neutrality. So you've found a balance of the high and low. Whether it's an important life decision, relationship, career move, or anything else, individuals with emotional authority should never rush and make in-the-moment decisions. You're designed to wait and feel your emotions before making a final decision. Managing your emotional waves for clarity requires patience and practices that regulate emotional energy within you. So techniques like meditation and journaling and mindful breathing and being intentional about your decisions and what you're feeling, just being really self-aware, are powerful tools for gaining clarity during your emotional up and down. During the moments of chaos, breathe, pause, bring awareness back to yourself rather than, those intense emotions that you're feeling. Journaling can help you track your emotional patterns without getting, lost in the emotional wave. And it also helps you notice how your feelings can shift day to day. Meditation can provide emotional distance, helping you feel more grounded and centered, even during the emotional chaos. So emotional clarity doesn't just affect personal decision making, it impacts everything, your relationships, work, everything that you do. So by waiting for clarity, you can avoid making emotional snap judgments, which could lead to, waiting can lead to better communication and help reduce the misunderstandings that you have within your relationships or communication. In your professional life, emotional clarity allows you to commit to projects and decisions that align with your true emotional state, which would help prevent burnout and frustration. So when you understand your emotional waves and respect your need for clarity, you can make decisions that reflect your true self, not just temporary emotional needs or your temporary emotional state. And achieving emotional clarity takes time and self-awareness. So be patient with yourself. Make sure you're taking time to be aware of what you're feeling and who you are and what you're around and how that's impacting you. By wading through your emotional waves and using practices like meditation and journaling and self-reflection, you can align with your true emotional wisdom, which will help you make decisions that feel right and aligned with you for the long term, not just the short term, and not just in the moment. Remember that emotional clarity doesn't happen instantly, it's a process. But by honoring your emotional authority and giving yourself time, you'll make decisions that lead to greater peace and alignment in all areas of your life. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this useful. Remember, your emotional awareness is huge. And you can also find more videos that talk about this and what it represents in some of my other videos, because your emotional solar plexus center doesn't just cover your emotions. Its main purpose is emotional awareness, but other things like your sensuality, your creativity, your sexuality also stem from your emotional solar plexus center. And I talk about that in my video with Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and how that impacts their creativity and sensuality that we see in mainstream social media and their careers. So check those videos out. They'll be linked below. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.